What is going on YouTube? Hit it back making another brand new Crypto TV episode. In today's video, we are going to be looking at XRP, Ethereum, Bitcoin, as well as the S&P 500. Now, specifically in today's episode, we do have some very peculiar things to look at here. I'm actually very shocked at the way things are starting to move on the cryptocurrency markets as well as the stock market here. We're actually seeing the exact opposite happen, which is not something I'm used to seeing at all, and I'm sure you guys were not expecting to see this at all either. Now, a lot of the calls that we did make were accurate in regards to yesterday's movements here. The S&P 500, we did specifically say we were due to move lower. It was anticipated, expected, as we were figuring out that we were kind of in some sort of higher low pattern where each time we fell, it was higher than the last one here. And as you guys can see, that same movement was expected to continue this higher low formation here. And we were expecting to see correction down a moving average before we head back to the upside here. Now, what we originally had thought would be, oh, well, if the S&P sees a dip and a drop to the downside, well, that should pull things like Bitcoin and things like Ethereum down with it. Surprisingly, that's not exactly what happened. Bitcoin and Ethereum did the exact opposite. As the S&P 500 was falling, things like Bitcoin headed higher and things like Ethereum headed higher. Even XRP headed higher. Now, we expected XRP to move up, but we did not expect things like Bitcoin and Ethereum to do so. So there's a lot of very peculiar things we have to go over in today's video. But before we do, I just want to give a huge shout out to today's sponsor, which is Medicaid. For those that don't know or don't remember, Medicaid, they are the ultimate Web3 community hub here. Play, earn, build, and connect. Even cooler, you can see the Medicaid is the ultimate Web3 community hub where gamers and blockchain fanatics can communicate and collaborate. Their vision is to create a fun and dynamic virtual hangout for like-minded people who enjoy all things GameFi and experience everything that Web3 culture has to offer. Now, they have completed their pre-sale and they actually sold out quite a lot and raised a lot of capital, which is very, very, very surprising, but also good for them. So their coin also on the current coin market cap has exploded as well, done quite well in this bear market or consolidative market here. But more information about Medicaid later on in today's video. With that all being said, definitely make sure to smash the like button, turn on post notifications, subscribe, and let's jump into today's episode. So guys, super quick, as you can see, top 10 cryptocurrencies have been consolidating for the most part over the past couple of days and correcting to the downside here. You can see that we've clearly drawn out that we were tracking this correction to the downside here, and we were pulling lower and lower and lower over the past couple of days. 4 or 5 days ago, we were falling and we expected that we were hitting a bottom and we were most likely going to be reversing up. I was saying this looks really good for XRP. Bottom appears to be in. We're most likely going to be reversing back to the upside here. Now, I wasn't expecting Bitcoin and Ethereum to be in that mix as well. It was mainly just an XRP correction to the upside here. So I'm very shocked that we are seeing these other major blue chip cryptos move up with it. So we do have to talk about that. But as you guys can see, the market is up about 4.58% today, $1.21 trillion, which blows my mind here. And we saw an immediate reversal back to the upside here. Just as quickly as we fell, this consolidation, we consolidated and exploded up. BNB, everything is pretty much starting to reverse to the upside here, which is pretty incredible if you ask me, up about 4 to 5% all across the board here, which is just very peculiar. Now, we're going to talk about XRP here, then go into the other major cryptocurrencies and kind of figure out what exactly is going on, because this kind of doesn't really line up with our expectations and what we expected. Now, we were anticipating XRP to move up. Granted, we haven't really exploded or moved up by much. We're still kind of capped at this resistance here. You can see the clear horizontal line, this kind of price ceiling that we haven't been breaking through, but you can clearly see where we bottomed out. We fell, hit here. Here was a clear reversal candle, and here we are reversing back to the upside. There's a clear price floor as well, and we're also retesting the moving average here. So who knows what exactly is to come, but we do look pretty good overall. We are starting to see that reversal back to the upside here. You can see we've pretty much confirmed the breakout of this very small, you can see very small 4-hour kind of bull flag formation. We were anticipating this 4-hour formation to actually be breaking to the upside here. And as you guys can see, this is another opportunity to buy in and long to the upside here using BidFi or whatever other exchange you like to use. But this was something that we expected and anticipated. It was an aggressive trade nonetheless, but we discussed that if we were to be breaking outside of this beautiful descending fractal here inside a bull flag, and we confirmed closure above here, which was at about 46 cents. That was the opportunity to buy in and long to the upside. We are hitting a bit of resistance here, but there's a fairly high chance we should be breaking through that and continuing the reversal to the upside. We could also reference that, hey, maybe this was actually a double bottom and this break could send us up higher, which is also some exciting news if you ask me. Now, what's very peculiar and very interesting is these other cryptocurrencies that we have to look at. But before I do want to talk about Medicaid with you. I want to give a huge shout out to Medicaid for sponsoring today's episode. As little cryptocurrency projects, please do your own research and never invest anything you can't afford to lose. So guys, Medicaid will be the premier destination for gaming in the metaverse. As Web3's first community arcade that allows gamers to hang out, share gaming knowledge, and play exclusive P2E games. The platform will offer users multiple ways to generate income, build careers in Web3, and connect with the wider gaming community. Medicaid will be the one-stop destination for users to play, earn, and network with other passionate gamers worldwide. Now, in recent news, the pre-sale for Medicaid was extremely successful and actually sold out with only 5 minutes to go and over 16 million raised. Now, I'm actually shocked how well it did given the market conditions, and I mean, just look at how impressive it is on CoinMarketCap. I'm sure this has a lot to do with its recent listings on Uniswap and even Bitmart with MEXC Global. Moving on, the Medicaid team is fully doxed and has extensive experience in blockchain consulting and development. The CEO, Russell Bennett, runs quite the transparent project by having AMA sessions and by providing weekly updates. The project has also been getting a lot from their MetaClan. Now, the MetaClan consists of reputable gamers on TikTok and Twitch who back and serve as ambassadors for the project. Medicaid also works hard to ensure the security issues and to eliminate any digital threads. They have even been audited by Certic. Additionally, the project held a $125,000 giveaway with more than 20,000 entries and even a $5,000 Warzone competition. These competitions and giveaways are quite common in the Medicaid community, as the team is very keen on creating a close and engaging hangout for those who like games, metaverses, P2E, Web3, and gaming itself. All in all, Medicaid is set to deliver the ultimate blockchain gaming experience, merging the worlds of gaming and crypto in a seamless and exciting way. Development of the P2E arcade is also well underway, and the platform designs have already been shared with the ever-growing Medicaid community on the arcade's Twitter page. Now, the token is already getting listed on both centralized and decentralized exchanges, giving the public a variety of ways to purchase their token. The platform even boasts innovative and essential features such as leaderboards, trending games, GameFi Alpha, and more that will set it apart from other blockchain gaming platforms. Play to earn is at the heart of the platform, but gaming isn't the only string to Medicaid's bow. It will also be a place to earn, learn, and even connect like never before. Medicaid is powered by the METACADE token, which will be essential for any transaction on the platform. METACADE will be used to reward players for their efforts across the platform, from gaming and tournament participation to sharing gaming alpha and writing GameFi reviews. METACADE holders can also top up their income by staking their tokens to support the arcade's network. And as I said before, the P2E GameFi platform received the ultimate seal of approval from the prestigious blockchain auditing firm Certic. So guys, with all that being said, if you want to invest in their company and their native token METACADE, or are interested in their project and their competitions and giveaways, then make sure to check them out in the description of today's video, and also make sure to follow their social media to stay updated about the project. Otherwise, shout out to Medicaid for sponsoring today's episode, and let's get back into the technical analysis. So guys, jumping back into the cryptocurrency markets here, looking at Ethereum and Bitcoin, this is where things get a bit strange and a bit peculiar. You can see Ethereum specifically is retesting a bit of resistance here. You can see for the most part, we've had quite a strong resistance price ceiling on Ethereum for quite some time now. It's been ever since like January here where we've retested this resistance and done nothing but break bearish through it up until recently where we managed to break outside of it and start hanging out at the upside here. Well, here we are again retesting that resistance. We haven't yet broken through there, but that's pretty much a sign as to what exactly is going to happen. Now, we were trading at about 50 on the RSI before we made any sudden calls, and I don't think this is necessarily over just yet. We have to kind of see how this plays out before I put in any sort of money or decide to do any sort of trading on Ethereum or Bitcoin here, mainly because this is a big resistance. If we don't close above here today, there's a good chance we're going to still continue to slide down lower, and this was merely just a bull trap formation here. But if we do break through it and we close at like 1930, there's a very high chance we are going to consolidate back to the upside at 21, 2200, not entirely sure, but we could be breaking through this and heading up even higher, which would be quite exciting too, if you ask me. So things are definitely very up in the air. I in no means was expecting or anticipating or even predicted or prepared for any sort of reversal at any point right now within Ethereum and Bitcoin. Maybe some other people have, but I was not expecting it. Regardless, this doesn't necessarily consider it a loss in any sense because we haven't done any trades on it, and I wouldn't even consider buying it yet because we haven't had any more momentum here. It does give us a signal that, hey, maybe we could be breaking bullish soon, but for the time being, it's mainly just a consolidation game to see, are we going to reject off this today and reverse back down a moving average, or are we going to close above and then see a break to the upside here? Things are still up in the air. Things are still moving 50-50. We don't know just yet what exactly is going on, so we have to be patient. But in the patience that we do have to look at, we do have to also mention and review Bitcoin here, which things get even weirder here. So we did kind of bottom off at a support. We were expecting this support to already be broken, but maybe we send it a little bit lower. Is it possible on Ethereum? I guess it is too. We could say, oh, well, maybe we retested this support here that we didn't previously see. Well, let's find out if we head up even higher. And the same thing goes with Bitcoin here. Yes, we rebounded beautifully off the support, and it kind of aligns itself with these other cryptos where XRP had its bottom here retested. Bitcoin is doing the same thing. Ethereum had retested its support here. And you can see maybe this is an actual reversal here, which is a good sign nonetheless. Trading at about 60, 53 in the RSI. There's a good chance that, hey, maybe we continue this movement to the upside here. I know it's very peculiar because a lot of you guys were commenting that you were expecting this to be a continued bearish pattern. You thought that this was by no means the bottom at all. The bottom is not in, but the markets are seemingly starting to reverse and do the opposite of that. Now, I have been bullish on XRP. I've expected XRP to continue to the upside. I was not expecting on Ethereum and Bitcoin to do it just yet. I thought it had more room to move lower, but it appears maybe it hasn't. And there's a chance over the next couple of days we might actually move up. Now, it's still a little worrisome because we are literally dead center in the middle of this ascending fractal here, so it's a little too risky for me to want to trade into this. Obviously, if you want to play it aggressive, go for it, but it doesn't seem like something that I would take advantage of just yet. Let's see how this plays out more so. And then lastly, to wrap up today's video, we have to look at the S&P 500, which is actually doing what we expected. Bearish cross on the MACD, falling down to 50 on the RSI, 45 on the RSI, and beautifully creating its higher low pattern here, just like what we expected. Higher low, higher low, higher low, and here we are starting to form the next, more than likely, higher low pattern as it continues to the upside here. So things look very much so good on the S&P. I do expect the S&P to retest moving average soon and head up, but otherwise, that is it for today's video. Definitely make sure to smash your like button, turn on post notifications, subscribe, and I'll see you in tomorrow's episode. Peace.